Hello everyone and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. Got a match for you today. How are you doing today, Jake?
I'm pretty alright, I suppose. I mean, much better than you because you just cast it for 3 days straight. I think if you like it, you can keep doing that, I suppose. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just realized I did not have the score overlay up, so I will bring that up momentarily. In the meantime, who are these teams? Who are we casting today?
We're gonna cast a game between Germany versus Latvia.
Latvia?
Both
Latvia.
Jeez. It's all good. I think those teams have the best chance of getting out of the group stage, in my opinion. It's my opinion, so no, please, no bitching about it, please. Yeah? Because both teams have really good rosters. I mean, Germany has Blood Drunken Sniper, just like amazing sniper. But at the same time, Latvia has Mr. Rev, who's also an exceptional sniper, so it's a good matchup on both snipers, something probably you will like. And also we have like Clark on Scout for Latvia, Atomic on Demo Man for Latvia as well. So really tough matchup for Germany, no matter what people say.
Yep, Germany, of course, a very strong team. They're currently in the blue. Latvia is in the red. And they also have Mr. Rev, which is also a fairly good sniper. I'm not sure if you said that, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is pretty good. Yeah, but looks like both teams just kind of, you know, holding their ground. I mean, Latvia on defense right now, pretty much on scratch from this encounter. I think Hummer Jr. did use a different medigun and switch in the last second, just kind of play with enemy teams' minds, and now they're moving on the cliff, but they've been spotted quite easily by the Demo Man. Sentry died somewhere on the way, but there's a Pyro, the Improvise, just pushing him away, and there's a late pop from the red team. Latvia looks like they're gonna hold it for a little bit longer, but not without this Sentry of theirs. There was a Demo Man for the blue team, Blub, just kind of spamming from this staircase. Didn't quite do much as the Pyro was on his toes, watching and helping out his teammates. It looks like they will be able to hold this for a little bit longer, but there's no Engineer to be seen, no Dispenser. I mean, Dispenser is still up, but it's really weak, and no Sentry up, so I don't know. How is it going to look like for the first one here?
Yeah, Dr. Kaka is having a really laid-back Sentry here on the roof, actually. That's interesting. Losing his gun and just going to slide around there. There you go. He does not care. He's the Lazynair, for anybody wondering.
Yeah, I think he's like bugged out. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of funny to see that. And it looks like, yeah, Kaka just kind of gave up the first point. I think it was the call of the all team, because they just held the cliff for a little bit longer, giving their Engineer a little bit of time to set up, and looks like they just gave it up and let Germany cap the point in about 2 minutes. It's not that bad time.
Yeah, but they have the roof, though. This is very unusual. Usually you see teams just roll through the second point here and not even bother with the defense here. Oh, here comes Feeling. Feeling didn't get the Engineer or the Dispenser. He was the one that got the gun earlier. So let's see how they decide to do this. This is kind of an unusual defense, because usually at this point just follows pretty easily and everybody just goes to the third point and defends there. So let's see if Latvia can, like, oh, they lose their sniper, and that's going to be sniper advantage for Germany right now. Blood Drunk is going to be helping shooting at the gun. That gun is still staying up and it's being repaired. But yeah, you can see the sniper dots on there, and he's going to be doing damage to that gun, trying to take it down.
Yeah, he'll try to work on it. Looks like the scouts, Clark's trying to move on the card. He didn't spot the mini sentry who is guarding as well. It looks like there's a pop up top, destroyed the sentry gun, but there's a late pop from Latvia here. All of the people, well, most of the people managed to get out, but not the medic. Homer J just died somewhere on the way. Card is almost pushed to the point since the sentry gun has been destroyed, and looks like a soldier's gonna jump in. Feeling on 20 HP, tried to do something. He didn't quite manage to do anything, actually. And looks like blue team's trying to push on, actually just one on Mars. Feeling really adventurous, getting destroyed by Atomic.
Yeah, also let's take a look at Kaka, what he's gonna do. Yep, he's still gonna just slide his way over there and build the sentry gun in the Musa spot on the third point there, and now his team just gotta buy him some time, is what they have to do. Still haven't captured, you know, the third point there. It will happen fairly soon, I believe. Oh, that is really close. Feeling almost didn't get it. If he had the paint train, he would have gotten it, but not the biggest of deals. We have a spy kind of just trying to do some denial play here. Not the biggest of deals. As you can see, their team are slowly moving backwards, getting a couple of kills here and there. That was actually Mr. Rev taking down Blub, the Demo Man for Germany.
Exactly. It looks like, yeah, just Latvia playing a little bit safe here, moving back. You know, they have a lot of time. They have the Uber advantage, and pretty much they need to hold this if they want to really hold it. Nice headshot by Mr. Rev on Blood Drunk. Was peeking from the boiler room. That's gonna give Latvia a little bit more space, but there's Feeling jumping on the medic. Is gonna get forced. No, Midland surfs up his one rocket and gets destroyed by multiplied field, but he goes down eventually. What happened? I think Blub just randomly spammed the pipe, got Maryland down. That was a drop. Quite unfortunate for the medic here, and looks like blue team tried to push in really fast after that drop. Not quite thought that through because they didn't quite have enough people to push in, and the sentry is still up, although combo for AM Latvia is down right now. Let's see if they can do anything out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're... Let's see, where's the medic? Yeah, the medic is healing the combo right now. Combo's just kind of lurking around in the front where they're usually at. And yeah, there you go, medic in the usual spot. Oh! Losing their demo man. No more sticky traps, and that is definitely a pick Germany can push on. And they should be going in fairly soon, but the gun is still level 3. Where is the engineer? He is up with the gun, and he's going to be wrangling. Got to be careful not to get headshot, though. Blood Drunk isn't really where he needs to be. He's kind of just shooting at the heavy and the other sniper, not really doing too much, and I think he's going to die to the spy. Yep, down he goes. But luckily, the spy on his team is very efficient and took down the gun with a nice zap there, and also killed the engineer off camera with a stab or something. And here comes the Uber, and Latvia retreats kind of bit, and here they counter with their Uber. Gonna try and salvage this point here, and let's see if they're gonna be able to do so. There's, oh, big trap there. Hurt the demo, he got taken out, trading for the heavy. I mean, Dr. Kaka still doesn't care, you know, he's very laid back. I mean, he's been eating a lot of beans in order to do that.
He's like, nah, I don't give a shit about this game. I'm just gonna put my sentry up. I'm gonna keep maintaining it because it's my job.
He's gonna drink his wrench too.
Yeah, it looks that way. It looks like he's setting up a level 1 sentry near the cart. Since he doesn't have enough time to set up in the window, but it doesn't really matter since their team have full strength here. I mean, no one really died for them. Only Selig the spy, and now Smitzy, the scout for Germany's team, are down. You know, Badwater is the point that proved to be really hard to push. The third point, I mean, is it's gonna be a hard way of doing stuff here for Germany, but looks like they decided to go with it. Popped Uber really early, but there's a Pyro Uber then shared generously between players. Looks like slightly advantages here on the Germany side. I mean, Mars, the heavy, is being heavily damaged, but Hammer Jr. is here to help him out. And it looks like they're trying to get some picks. Got 4 people down. The medic Maryland is still up with the demo man and the engineer. That's all they need actually to hold this point. It looks like no, they're gonna back out. They don't have enough player to keep this up, and the card's being stacked
they lose their
currently.
engineer really late too. Oh, this is gonna be really bad for the Latvians and super good news for the Germans, because it's gonna take the engineer about, you know, 20 to 30 seconds to get a level 3 up, and the engineer is down, so that is a guaranteed at least 50 seconds where the engineer is not going to be able to put a gun up, so they need to make something happen. However, though, Mirlin has a full Uber right now, and, you know,
that
Homer
is
J
what they need.
Still running Uber and is only at 40%, so they have an opportunity to make something happen here, to buy some more time for their engineer. He's going dispenser first, that makes sense.
Yeah, the Latvia is really aggressive.
But here's Soldier though feeling. Oh, he's gonna get the engineer. Gets the engineer. That's a double denial from Germany there. Really making sure there's absolutely no gun.
Yeah, you missed one action where Latvia decided actually to push out with their main combo, buy their engineer a little bit more time, and managed to kill Germany's combo, who did not have their Uber yet, which buys them another Uber advantage, which is really crucial in this push. And actually this hold for the Latvia's team, as the engineer, as you said before, got taken out by Feeling. And you know, the jokes from yesterday, I still remember them, when Feeling has a feeling for killing people. And that's what he does the best.
No, I mean, he kills you, it makes you feel bad. That's what he does.
He feels better thanks to it. And
oh yeah, he feels great. I know that about that. Here we go. Here he comes again. Once again, a bomb. He's gonna get the medic. Oh! Gets the medic! It's not a drop, but hey, did kill him.
That was very good. Very important for Germany as well.
Yeah, he is really good with the bombs. Like, last game we casted yesterday, he had some really crisp medic bombing timing as well. And here comes the Uber. Nice part of work here, though, trying to make whatever they can with the little they have. Like, poor Latvians right now, they're really poor without their medic, and then the rich Germans with their medics and their entire combo, and superior amount of players comes in, but it looks like they're going to be able to stabilize somehow. That dispenser is the hero, keeping that heavy alive, but for how long? Merlin needs to get in position, and here comes Feeling again! Launches a rocket at the medic. Oh, here comes for another bomb, and he takes out the medic and dies. That is Feelings, ladies and gentlemen, the medic killer, slayer of German players, even though he's German, because the medic is German as well. You know how it is.
Does that make him racist? Or, like...
Racist? I mean, he
not
kills
a patriot. Not a patriot.
Okay, he's a good player who bombs stuff, alright? That's what he is. He's really good. And he's
Okay.
been making great plays. Like, he goes in and gets the job. Not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Okay, I'll buy that. But looks like Homer J is currently nearing 100% Uber advantage, and that's gonna be really crucial in this push in this next 20 minutes of time. Although they lost quite a few players here, they do not really care because Merlin just started building his Uber up, and he's trying to get it up. Yeah.
Kritzkrieg out of Germany and a full Uber for Latvia. They need to go with this. They need to do something with this 8 second of invulnerability. They need to go. Everybody's in position. Here they come. Safe Uber. Gonna go in, and what do they need to get with this? The gun is actually on the high ground. Didn't get spotted. Let's see if this heavy's gonna be able to do anything with the gun. It's being repaired from afar, but it does get taken out, so nice work there. Didn't make most of that Uber, but look at Merlin. He's at 90% Kritzkrieg. He's gonna hit pretty soon. Where's Feeling? Where is the medic slayer? He's just respawning. He's not where he needs to be. They have Kritzkrieg, and they need to go, and they need to use it now. Where's their demo? Just respawning, and here's... Oh, okay, whoa. All right, actually gets a force out there out of the medic, I think.
Which is fine, I guess, because Homer J died to the spy doing some work over there, so they have enough time, and also have another crit advantage here, but Feeling once again trying to get the medic, didn't quite deliver here yet, as most of the red team here was there too.
3 for 1.
Well, you know, I gotta give him, it was quite courageous out of them, but didn't quite deliver here. Oh. Bloodrang taken out by Guk, the spy for Latvia. And looks like, I mean, Germany is being really aggressive here, trying to go in.
Yeah, they need to get Merlin. They absolutely need to get Merlin because he's going to have crits. It's only going to be 8 seconds until the demo man is up, and I think that's going to align perfectly with the respawn. It depends if the demo man is going to spawn up or down. Let's see, where does the demo man spawn? He spawns downstairs, which is the safer spawn. Actually, you can't choose where you spawn. It's kind of just 3 times here and 3 times there, I think. So they're going to go with this Kritzkrieg on the demo. Here we go. Coming in and has got 1 kill, gets the medic, and that's all they needed to get with his crits, really, because they're just going to keep this Uber advantage. Let's see, where's Feeling? I think he's going to go for a bomb. I think, like, he's in the spot. But, yeah, I don't think he... How good is his sense? Oh, actually jumps right onto the heavy. The heavy was borrowing some of the medic's deodorant, so I have Feeling couldn't smell them properly.
Yeah, he needs to really do something happen, make something happen again for his team. As
guess what?
Merlin is nearing like 100% crits, and if he decides to go out now, he's gonna pick up a lot of kills with his demo man.
The last time they did it, they bought themselves an advantage, and let's see if they're gonna do this again. We're gonna watch CCCP Atomic. I can't read Russian.
It's Atomic. Oh, there goes the pop very early out of Merlin here on Atomic. Pushing some sticks out, but not quite reaching their targets. As it was a nice counter by Germany. They played really safe. They tried to play it around, and looks like Homer is about to have his Uber up, and it's gonna be a time to actually push this point as 7 minutes on 3 points cap. It's not a good time here for Germany.
They're gonna go around the side here and get another angle. Let's see how this works for them. They just need to go there. Get the point. The cart's actually moved quite the amount backwards. Oh yeah, early Uber coming in, very safe approach. Gonna spend a lot of that Uber time on the sentry actually, and takes it out. And then rotates over to the heavy here, but they're outnumbered. This heavy and the medic is gonna go down for Germany, and only Mr. Rev down for Latvia right now, so they're holding pretty well with what they have. And Kritzkrieg, 100% for Maryland. There we go, on the demo man. Gets 1 kill, gets blood drunk. That's a sniper for Germany, and oh, nice spawn. Unlucky spawn there by the oh, actually Mars got Atomic there. I did not suspect that. I thought he was gonna die for sure, but there you go.
Well, in the recent update, they kind of balanced out the minigun once again. I think the accuracy is up to 1 second after being spun up, but the damage stays the same as it was after the nerf. So it's not as awful as it was before. It's still not great. He managed to get a kill out of it, which is nice for him, and looks like they're moving onto the window here, trying to get something happen. There's a lot of spam coming to the window from Atomic. He knows what he's doing. He needs to take a spam.
Killing Dr. Kaka, the relaxinator, can't really relax all that much when you have a soldier bombing on you. shutting you down. So once again, we see that Latvia has no sentry, but that hasn't really stopped them from defending Germany's attacks. Once again, it's going to be a full Kritzkrieg here. Look at this. It's like, you know, deja vu of what's going on here. Oh, nice crits. Nice work by the Pyro. There was some reflex, and I don't think they're going to be able to get too much with this crits. Nope. Blood Drunk here goes in for a suicide epic moments of glory pick on the medic. Doesn't quite get it, but he tried regardless, and that's what matters.
Yeah, looks like full German team is about to go in from the map room. Nice headshot on the heavy by Rev, doing the work here, and now they can't really kill the Pyro as he's denying this whole Uber push all by himself. Looks like they're gonna go top here. There's a soldier holding top, jumping the medic right now, quite being pushed away by the mini sentry. Looks like few people dead for Latvia right now. Heavy and medic and Pyro still up, still trying to defend this. No sentry to be seen.
It's at 80%. The medic is nowhere near. Feeling needs to get the kill on the medic, but Maryland is still alive. They only have their heavy, and oh, heavy drops down and Kritzkrieg activated. Oh, this is terrible for Germany. They lose their medic as well. However, Latvia did lose their heavy. It's only a sniper here defending, as well as a soldier up top versus a Pyro, and that's not going to beat well for the soldier. And here comes Feeling to try and set the last nail in the coffin here. But the scout is alive.
The engineer moves in, takes out Maryland on the way, so no more shenanigans with the Kritzkrieg. And it looks like Germany is about to take some ground, but looks like mass spawn of
a huge stab by Selleck, taking out Atomic, and then dying shortly after. But yeah, look at this, like Latvia defending with seemingly nothing. Okay, here he comes. Here comes Germany. They have their medic and they have their heavy in position. They seemed a bit disconnected from what they were previous casts. Previous game, they don't seem to be as, you know, tightly coordinated as they used to be. Sentry going up from Dr. Kaka. It's only level 1, but it's better than a mini sentry, that's for sure. It's going to be starting doing that damage, but will it be enough? The cart is moving forward to the hole here. Latvia is hurting players, and oh, the Relaxineer can't quite do it, and there you go. 16 minutes and 1 second. That is 1 minute longer than we saw yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of disastrous for Germany here. I think they wanted really to go all in, just aggressive, and take the point as fast as possible, but looks like Latvia has been doing their lessons and doing their homework.
Great defense there with very little.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they kind of gave up the first 2 points easily. They didn't want to put a good defense there, and they just really...
I wouldn't say easily. I think they adapted pretty well, because especially the Relaxinaire, you know, Dr. Kaka, they lost the first point, and instead of just going immediately to third, they defended on the roof, and then had some defense on the third one. They lost the third one pretty quickly compared to what they should, but there you go. Good defense nonetheless from Latvia. Let's see if Latvia is as good on offense as they were on defense.
Yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, third
we'll
point
see about that.
in Latvia's defense, I really like the 3rd-point hold where they basically saved Kaka quite a lot of times, being really aggressive, being doing well with the pipes. Atomic really putting out massive amounts of damage, and his teammates doing something with that damage, because there's nothing worse than a demo man doing a lot of work, a lot of damage putting out, and then the teammates just don't do anything with that damage.
Feeling going for the exhibit loadout for the soldier. Heal and heal while you heal. That's excellent. We have the spy from Germany. Germany now in the red. He's going to see everything. That is Selleck. He's going to see everything and know exactly when they're coming. He's going to be relaying that information to his team, and I think they know as well. Counterbomb, nice headshot by Blood Drunk, killing the engineer. No more pesky midi sentries on the offense there. And wow, nice revolver work there by Selleck off camera, taking down Mr. Rev. So no offensive sniper either. So neither sniper for either team. It looks like Latvia's going to go push through the tunnel here. I wonder how this
didn't quite work out, but yeah, the most of the combo, actually almost all of the people.
Blub is actually disconnected from the rest of his team. Here comes the Uber, and the gun gets picked up and repositioned. They lose. Oh, look, the rocket, the barrage here from Nauvik 6PK. The soldier.
You almost got it right.
Yeah, I have some Latvian in me. Maybe no.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know yet. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do know.
Yeah, I do. It's Portugal.
No. Okay. Well, that's disappointing then.
Oh yeah. Here we have. It's Nubik. Y6PZ.
All right, Nubik.
Yeah,
that works. Looks like Germany didn't put up with quite too much damage. That was amazing by Blood Drunk here because Merlin got really bumped up by Blob's pipes here, or sticks, and then got body shot mid-air by Blood Drunk. Amazing. That's gonna buy Germany some time on the second point defense, but looks like they're gonna give it up and just kind of set up on the third with a more solid hold.
No, he just gets the engineer. That's all he got. Well, you get what you can. Didn't get put the C play here with some nice pipes up with a 2K. This life here. Going to be defending, and are they going to defend the roof? I think they're just going to stall. Let's see what their engineer is going to do. Yeah, he's already on the third point here doing that standard stuff with the Spencer and the stairs. Yep, everything is super standard from the German defense here.
I think it's going to work out in their situation because Hammer is on 100% Uber and just going to wait for some jumpers to try to force him, whereas Merlin's slowly getting his Uber advantage up, and you know, with the sentry, nice headshot by the way by Mr. Rev on Blub. No demo man on defense, going to really hurt their lines here, and Mars just going in trying to pick up some kills, getting the Uber out. Heavy goes out eventually. Merlin's did not quite get his Uber yet, managed to jump his way out of this situation. It looks like his Uber only picked up the Heavy, the Scout, and this engineer from Latvia's team, and Merlin has on 100% Uber advantage, so he can do whatever he pleases with that precious percentage of his.
Sneakiest soldier play here by the Latvian soldier, actually just sneaking around. He's gonna run into. Oh, he ran past the spy. I think he saw him. Oh, there we go. Takes out the spy. Yep, there you go. Just hanging around in the back there. Needs to be put in the cart though, really.
Yeah, it's gonna work out for them. I mean, just pushing card. They have time. They have the Uber. A Hummer, although, is getting slowly his Uber up, so they need to move in. They need to use their Uber and get something out. There goes the pop as well.
Exactly what they're gonna do. Yep.
Pushing Mars in right now, down. Sharing a lot, which is okay in this situation, but they do not get the medic here, and engineer just holding his ass back.
Oh, Merlin with a merely 49 health escapes. Is going to be regenerating that. There's a sandwich from his Heavy. And they got the gun as well, and very strong offense there. Counter-defensive Uber coming out of Germany. Don't think it will do too much, though, unless the spy gets the stab on something. It's going to go. No, he misses the scout. Whoa, yep, there we go. He's going to try again. Oh, look at Oguk. He's in a good spot, too. And enemy team is distracted, and he gets the Heavy. That's a nice pick indeed, and yeah, well, that's all he needed, really. Getting the Heavy, that's a nice pick. You can push on that.
Yeah, spy for a Heavy is always a good trade, and looks like Germany does not want to give up this third point easily, which is not a good plan, I think, because Merlin is a 100% Uber, and they're going to pop out as soon as they are ready to go and rock and roll. There is a pop as well, trying to share a lot. No, they dropped Improviser Pyro, and there's a Pyro counterplay by Yggdrasil. That's going to work out very well for them because Germany just needed to get out. You know, no Uber versus a full Uber is no way to go.
Actually feeling taken on Maryland there, but they did get the cap. That means they do get the forward spawns, and I think this level 1 mini sentry needs to get picked up and moved further back because there's no way Germany can hold this. Or are he looking to contest this with this gun?
Yeah, they kind of need to because they have 11 minutes to hold the last point, and just basically Latvia can do whatever they want here, and they take as much time as they need in order to push to the last point. And it looks like, yeah, they're about to move in the house area with their Heavy, as Germany is holding really far forward this scout and the demo man. Let's see what happens here.
Between the blood drunk cam. Oh, he had a nice shot on the medic but missed. But yeah, speaking of headshots, there we go. Oguk pretending as a sniper before being taken out by the scout Boris Smizzle.
Yeah, I think it's Smitzy or Samzy. I don't know.
Oh, it's
hard to say, but it looks like, yeah.
I think Smizzle sounds cooler. Smizzle Manizzle.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg version of it. Yeah, but there goes the Uber out of Latvia here. Hummer is backing out. He has his Uber up, and there goes the counter pop on the Pyro, on the engineer, and the demo man. Blob trying to do some work and managed to kill 3 people, which is good enough, but the medic goes out at 60 HP and 50 Uber percent Uber already in his pocket. So they need to work on the medic. There's only a sniper pocketing the medic. They need to follow up. They need to take him down. There's a Heavy throwing a sandwich, saving his medic. Merlin is just getting out. He's in a lot of trouble. He's getting spammed out. Looks like it's not going to work out this counter offensive by Germany. And once again, they're at disadvantage as Merlin is slowly getting his 100%.
Oh, blood drunk with a headshot on Smad. No more Heavy. And then he gets taken out. Man, this spy Oguk, he is really good at killing Razorback wearing snipers with that ambassador. Like he like brought blood drunk, gets 1 kill, and then he dies. So there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, they
spy
kind of
work
have
there.
to do that because
Well, yeah.
is a good sniper, and you know.
I mean, if the spy is as good a spy as you are a sniper, that will happen pretty much 90% of the time. So. Oh, speaking of headshots, Blood Drunk with another headshot on Maryland, but is it going to be enough? Let's take a look at Blood Drunk. Where is he? He's in a good spot, but he needs to get the kills. Battling Mr. Rev here was also a pretty good sniper. Takes Smad with a headshot once again. And he's doing fairly well for himself so far this game.
Yeah, it worked out well, this defense here, as a headshot for Merlin really bought Germany the time they needed. They even they could afford to pop the Uber, which they did on a lagging soldier. It's kind of fortunate to hope to chase the enemies. It's fine though, because they still have about 10-15% advantage. Is enough for the defense. And it looks like, yeah, Blob's just gonna be a little bit aggressive here, trying to pick up some damage on the demo man, but the Atomic is not gonna like sit around and just wait for himself to get destroyed.
down.
And Spy Oguk is doing a sneaky cap here.
Yeah, there's 3 down for Germany right now. This is something they can definitely push on, even though they don't have a medic. Like, they need to get... Like, right now they could go for suicide on the medic, just get Homer J, and then, you know, regroup after that, because their own medic was alive. So a bit of a passivity coming here out of Latvia. I thought they could have done a lot more with the number advantage that they have. They were only lacking their medic. So, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. The gun is level 3. It's on the low ground. It's on a very manageable position. I think, like, these days, when it's up here, it's actually a lot harder to deal with, because it's more unusual, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess it works because it hasn't died yet, and there's a spy trying to get a nice sap on, waiting for some time, you know, timed action going out of Latvia, as Maryland is
like
getting his Uber up.
The spy can't go in unless there's a distraction going on, and I think... Oh, yeah, did the scout really not see him? Oh, yeah. Smize did not see the spy there. He's using the Dead Ringer, too, so he's very restricted to how he can cloak and decloak. Also a bit predictable.
Yeah, he's working well.
Look at this passivity. I mean, both teams have Uber. Nobody's attacking. Come on, blue team. It's your job to attack. And here they come, finally. Safe pop coming out. Nice pyro work here. And yeah, there we go. There's the zap. Taking out the gun. Let's see how Latvia decides to pick this up. They have a mini at the top here. It's doing a significant amount of damage. They're trading numbers left and right, but it looks like Latvia is coming out on top of that, and they do have their medic alive. Only feeling and just the relaxioneer. No. He's not the relaxioneer, but he is the engineer. He has to get a 9K right now in order to stop it. Not going to happen. So the first map is going to go to Latvia.
Now, that's quite surprising. I thought Germany was going to put a little bit more fight here, and they didn't quite do that. And as a result, Latvia picking up 1 point out of this matchup, which is, I think it's okay for them.
Yeah,
now
this map is going to be Steel, so that is
oh my god,
interesting to see. I love Steel.
I love Steel too, but I've played so much in the recent weeks
I
of
love
it. It's just like
too, but I've eaten so much chocolate, so I'm fat now.
Exactly.
What problem is that?
I guess it's a good analogy to this. But yeah, it's works well. It looks like, yeah, just looking at the logs here, and Blood Drunk, the sniper for Germany, definitely coming out of top with 15 kills, and the second one was the person with a Russian nickname, which is, I do believe, the soldier. Third place is Blob as the demo man with 12 kills. So definitely damage-wise and kill-wise, looks like Germany have taken it. But you know, TF2 is about teamwork and coordination and synchronization and everything else, rather than DM. And
basically,
looks
what
like
the stats tell us is that Germany got a lot of kills that didn't matter.
Exactly. It's just, there's nothing else worse than pointless kills that just really do not do anything. Just people respawn. That's what TF2 is all about. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick shout out to whitelist.tf, who's providing a service with whitelists. And so head over and check this site out. And of course, TF2pickup.net, the European site for TF2 pickups. If you want a higher challenge for yourself rather than TF2 Center, you head over there and you'll definitely get it, as some of the European stars used to be seen there. So yeah, go ahead, check them out. TF2pickup.net.
Speaking of TF2 Center,
plugs.
I found that the pub server that is located in Germany that I play on provides a bigger challenge than most TF2 centers, and that's a pub.
Exactly. It's a problem of quality, unfortunately. I mean, I like the idea that just drop in, drop out whenever you want. I mean, drop in, and it's just a challenge. It's not.
I think like many of the people who are like, yeah, I'm going to get into competitive. And it's like, well, first you you gotta master the game before you go into competitive. So they go into competitive without mastering the game, and then people
Game
get
sense.
angry. Yeah, game sense.
Game
That's like the thing.
sense.
Like, we have so many heavies who just get killed by spies constantly in the lobbies on TF2 Center, and it kind of hurts because you should get used to being stabbed and checking your back as a heavy. But there we go.
Especially
it's
fires
steel.
that really do not give a shit. Yeah.
I just really want one of the snipers to use the huntsman at some point on this map, because the huntsman is really good. But these guys, they're wearing the Razorback, and that's like a whole different breed of snipers who do that.
Yeah, the ones that you despise. as
No,
far
it's
as I
not
know.
like people think I hate them, but it's like,
Yeah, you do.
no, when you are behind and you're losing, a passive item isn't going to help. Like, if your team is losing, like Germany was, Blooddrunk was still using the Razorback, even though he kept dying to the spy constantly. So having the Razorback did not protect him against the spy. He died just as much. He might as well have been using the Girardi and giving his team that additional 33 damage boost they could when the enemy was clumped together. And that's like kind of like the game sense thing, because if you're always wearing the Razorback, you never obtain that game sense. Of course, they're really good with the rifle, but what happens when the rifle only shoots one guy at the time, and if there's 5 of them, getting a quick scope on one of them isn't as effective as throwing Girardi and then having your heavy kill them for you. You know? So
Yeah,
it's
that
all about
works.
game sense.
That's-
But it like, as long as you're winning, it doesn't matter. Like, you can wear the big Darwin Danger Shield, even the Cozy Camper, and it doesn't make a lick of difference because you're winning. But if you're losing, you definitely should look into which kind of unlocks you're using.
I'm actually looking forward to Merlin using the crit screw of Atomic, since Atomic is really doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, his team is not picking up the kills out of this damage, although we've seen on previous map that he's been able to get a few kill streaks actually going, about 5 or 6 kill streaks in a row without actually dying, which is actually pretty good for a demo man. If you don't die and you keep spamming those sticks and you keep just fucking M1 and M2, I just use a swear word, but who gives a shit?
I do. You should say crud instead.
You
of,
shouldn't say
caca.
bad words. Oh, big baby's gonna cry now. I'm sorry, man. We live in a tough world where people kill each other for money.
I thought it was
That's-
fun. Kill each other for fun.
No, I kill people for funny. For fun.
Yeah, good one.
Ba-dum.
Why don't chat have a field day with that one?
Yeah, let's see. Let's just ask the chat. Who do they think is gonna win Steel? Because Latvia is already leading in 1 point, but maybe Germany will have to actually pick up the game and pull out a tie here. That's all they can do.
I say this every time we do a Steel cast, because there might be some people, like the regulars know I'm saying this all the time, but like if you have some new viewers that are not so familiar with the map Steel, is that most TF2 maps you never have an option of what the objective is. Like the objective is always like push the cart and cap the point, and that's it. Whoops. And
Yeah.
here you always have, you can cap this point or this point. The only other map that has that is a gravel pit. But it only has that in the beginning, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna defend A ever, and we're all just gonna go B, because you either choose A or B and then C opens up. But here, E is always open, so you can go like E right off the bat, or A, or B, and then E, and whatever. And you can bait, and you can trick, and there's mind games, and there's strategy. And DM doesn't actually matter that in, because as long as like you can bait and like force your opponents to kind of overreact, like let's say you bring your scout and your soldier with the pain train and the pyro on E point. That looks like ×5. You know, and what does ×5 look like? That can be 5 players, or it could be 3, you know?
Yeah.
Mind games and stuff like that.
Game sense and mind games
Yeah.
and all
how do
those
you obtain
weird
the knowledge of
terms.
how many is actually on the point? You actually have to send a guy to check, and then you have the then you have to ask your team, like, do you send one guy to check and then spend more time having him to call what is on the point, and then you take the appropriate measure, or do you just send everyone as a precaution? You know, that's what we saw last game, that they kind of overreacted because they thought there were more on the point than there actually was. Like they thought it was a cheese and it wasn't. Like they go through here, this little hallway to E, and this is where the spawn for the defenders are. And sometimes they will put a lot of players on the or make it look like there's a lot of players on the last point, while the majority of their team actually waits here. And the defenders are usually defending, and while they're moving back, they just move in and grab this point here. And last time we actually saw the sentry get moved from here to shoot on the point, and then they just kind of got the point for free, and then C, and then D, and then E, and then they won. It was a very, very nice execution here. So it will be interesting to see if that's again. Of course, that requires a lot of coordination on your part and a lot of luck, and in the terms of how your opponents react to what you're doing.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, just waiting for both teams actually ready up, and just both missing one player each. Both of the players are in spectators right now, so just waiting for the sign from Blood Drunk, who was updating me on the stuff that is happening and when they're about to start. Yes.
He's an owl.
Exactly. Yes, he is the time master because he sees in the future 90
Is the
seconds.
owl the time master? Where is that from?
I don't know.
I thought you were saying
Doctor
something.
Who.
Okay, Jake talking out of his butt. There we go.
Yes, that's what I do the best, yo. That's why I'm here. I just talk shit. That doesn't really matter.
You talk crud, you mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, still, I mean, I like this map because it allows you to really think of many different cheeky strats that can work out, but at the same time, it can go either way. Yeah, you know, it's just really hard.
Oh, no, wait, Mars is the heavy. Never mind.
Mars, yeah, it is a heavy. Healing is soldier.
Yeah, no, what I was gonna say with like, whenever I see on Steel, I see players with, you know, Force of Nature or the loose cannon. They're looking to push some people into the pit, man. That's what they're looking to do. Any kind of
it's
like
always fun.
Push, yeah. And we've seen a lot of players like fall into the pit at crucial moments, and that's always fun. Especially when there's like this area here where you actually fall and you can survive, but you can't get up. So they just sit there for a while and then they just accept their death and then they run off.
Yeah. Oh, regarding that spot, actually, I played my official with my national team a few days back, and we got the call that they're in the connector and just like moved out with my team. And we passed the connector, and then I turn around to the right and see a pyro just creeping from the connector onto the E point, and I just knew, I'm done. And then he pushes me over with the Uber. I had 100% Uber. I just like managed to clung to this little side on the side, you know, and just like, well, shit, I just popped the Uber for the sake of logs and just jumped off the pit.
Yeah.
It was sad times, but, you know. Stuff happens. But it looks like, yeah, well, Latvia is gonna be defending first, and Dr. Kaka is putting up his sentry quite aggressively, which is always a good strategy.
Homer J did the Medigun switch. I didn't see what Medigun he was running, but it was running something before, so unless the spy checks again, we'll think he's running a different Medigun. So
once again, mind games.
Yeah, but it's gonna be behind though, but it doesn't matter because the medic usually hides. But yeah, I'm not sure how much that will matter because I think where's the spy? Yeah, Oguk, he's actually gonna see if they move out, and they will see it pretty quickly, so I don't think you can surprise somebody with a medigun when you're running medigun yourself this early in the game. So anyway, Oguk is in the position right now. He is seeing absolutely everything. And we have Nubik getting taken out, and usually they just give up A for free because A is pretty hard to defend. And they just kind of bunker on A. They just have somebody on A to just see how many's there. And yeah, there he goes, the spy Oguk trying to get something. And let's take a look at Homer J. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, in spawn, and they're gonna go through B on the side there. And the sentry's actually in a forward hold. I guess he's looking to rescue ranger it a couple of times and then move it back. But oh, look at this Selec. He sees everything. So I think
he knows everything. Yeah. And looks like, yeah, Homer J is actually quite aggressive here in the spawn with his combo, looking towards B right now, and they do know that the sentry really aggressive, and they're just kind of letting Blood Drunk creep out.
Well, look at Feeling though, he's poking. No, that's a Nubik, sorry.
There's an early pop out of Germany here,
there we
and
go.
of course, as you said before,
oh, he's actually
just getting rescue rangered.
Oh, I thought he was going to leave it, but actually just going to build it back there. And wow, Germany is not taking ground with this. The sentry got moved back, but they're just not moving forward. They're being very passive.
And now Bloodring getting a headshot by Mr. Rev, who has complete control over what is going on behind. Homer J dies to Nubik, the soldier who is really sneaky and, you know, went from behind. He completely forgot about him. Kills the medic, so it buys Merlin another minute of free time as he just stands around and can just heal people, and he's not scared about the Uber from the enemy team.
Yeah, and Selleck did get spotted, did not get taken up. Feeling knows is there, so his effectiveness is going to be shut down. And yeah, finally some bait on E. Not going to trigger too much here. Let's see, what is the engine? Oh no, he's only running minis. I thought if he's running level 3s, we might see, you know, an early rush of some sort. Because if you get a rush, that is the game, you know. Because if you're on the blue team, in this best of one, you win. It's like basically a free game. But they didn't, so that was unfortunate.
Yeah, quite unfortunate for them as they are 1 point behind here as Latvia took the first round.
Ig actually fell into the pit courtesy of the Improvise, the other Pyro. You're blasting him off there, off camera. Nice work. I just love when people go in the pit for some reason. It's funny.
Yeah. It looks like Latvia actually spreading out their forces a little bit. They have their flank holding on the E point where the main combo with the sentry is holding over
like
the
Blood
B, which
like he doesn't do anything. Like he needs to scope, charge, and then shoot. Okay, he's gonna go over. I don't think he's been spotted. He needs to get something with this. I guess the soldier Nubik, that's nice, but he needs to get something more. And then he dies to Mr. Rev, and that wasn't all that great.
That's all right there, because Germany is about ready to go. The sentry is being destroyed, which is good for them. Merlin is a lot of trouble here, and he's gonna pop. Yeah, there he goes. Nice force by Feeling, once again doing some work out of him. Then goes the counter pop from the blue team, much better one, and they're gonna lock down the heavy, who is trying to run away. He just looks like he's gonna use Fist of Steel out to the spawn, which is, you know, works out for him. And the B point is gonna get capped by Germany, buying themselves some time to go. But looks like Homer J is getting disconnected from his teammates as a soldier and the demo just walking in with the heavy from the connector. As a small exchange in the connector here, it looks like Latvia is losing only 2 people up, 1 person on this
Mr. Rev. No pressure, but you need to get an 8K.
Yep, he does. No, it looks like Merlin just spawned, not building
okay,
any
0. 0. It's only Merlin up, and he can heal the... Oh, well, a big respawn wave in here. Are they going to be able to contest C? That's the question. I don't think so, because there's a bunch of sticky bombs, and this is a minefield. This will take time to clear, and they're just going to fortify on D instead. Both teams still on regular minigun. Slight advantage for Merlin, but that is so little, it's hardly, you know, it doesn't make that much of a difference, especially on defense.
That was very nicely played out of Germany. Bought themselves 2 points almost for free with that nice action of theirs. And yeah, it looks like Homer J is slowly building his Uber up. I think they're going to go straight for the E-push, as you don't have to cap D, as you have those catwalks helping you out. And yeah, just moving basically Latvia is holding in the lobby, which is a really good idea if you're in that situation, as you basically can quickly switch between the E point and D point and defend whichever you need to defend.
However, the downside is that you lose your spawn. Those if you lose players and you hold in. Oh! Merlin going down to Mars there, and some heavy gunfire. Now they're kind of spread. Oh, nice body shot there by Mr. Rev, killing Mars. No heavy for the team, but yeah, Homer J is not healing anyone. Where is he? Oh yeah, he's just taking the teleporter. Yeah, so Uber's about even once again. No advantage for either team, but I don't think it matters at this point. Let's see what
I don't think it does, because as a couple of Latvian players are missing, and Feeling once again doing some work, putting out damage, dying eventually to Atomic. Mr. Rev once again working on Blood Drunk. Blood has no room to breathe, as I don't have room to breathe right here because it's so hot. And yeah, basically, Latvia is still holding onto that lobby area with a level 3 sentry, which is a good strategy here. And Germany has to do some magic in order to, you know, basically work their way out through the E point and D point.
Mr. Rev switched to loadouts and then got stabbed immediately by Selleck. But I don't think it would have mattered because he was all alone, so he would have killed him with any revolver. But yeah, this... Oh, another stab by Selleck. They're getting Atomic. He's not a 2K. Oh, is he going to get the heavy as well? Oh, he gets the heavy as he retreats. Oh, that is such a good spy pick there. And now look at this. Germany capping 2 points. And this gun here, this little fortification is going to go in, it's going to get zapped. Well, at least a dispenser. Pyro's going to fix it, but the gun goes down, and all that effort wasted, because that is gone now. And they're disconnected from the rest of the team. And Germany's going to, you know, close one of the spawn doors as soon as they capture the D point here. And there they go. Only, well, 2 entrances onto the E point, and there's a lot of Germans here. Uber popped as well, and they just need to stack this point and get as many people on it to get the fastest possible time. Pyro comes in, can't get too much, because he was only 1 of him and 4 of the other guys. And I think this is going to be a capture for Germany.
Yeah, looks like, yeah, it was very close for Homer. as he was being shot by the heavy at a TMC.
Wow.
Didn't quite work out for him, and that point has been
6:40.
capped under 7 minutes. Yeah, it's a
that's
good time for
Yeah,
Steel.
it's a good time. It's not a cheese time, but it's definitely a time. I mean, it's beatable, but Latvia needs to really, really put on some aggression here, and maybe even a cheese. I would love to see level 3 sentry cheese. I say this every game. I haven't seen it because it requires a lot of coordination. Basically, you go A, all right, and you capture A, and then you bring your level 3 gun here, and then you fake cap E. You send a lot of people to E, and then people react to E, and then you go B, and while you're going B, your engineer and your sniper sneaks away all around here. Level 3 guns goes up back here. Sniper goes up in the tower and covers the spawn door. The sentry covers the spawn door and the other, and then you just go and cap the stuff with the teleporter up here or something, and then you cap with like 2 or 3 minutes. But it's gonna be really hard. I really doubt we're gonna see that out of Latvia, because the engineer's running ghostly.
Yeah, now Germany needs to really hold it solid if they want to win 1 point out of this and, you know, make the match result in a tie. It looks like there's slight hold on the A, like we usually see with the Scout as well, just trying to pick up some damage. It quite worked out for them as they picked up about
defense.
5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't even captured, Latvia hasn't even captured A yet. How much do they have to, you know, sacrifice to get A? Also, Selik sees the medic as well. I'm not sure. Are they going to bring their medic out to A? Well, the sniper is on top here. I like what Rev is doing, that he's not using the Razorback, because it seems like they're losing, and using Girardi is definitely a good choice there. SMG would have been a good choice as well. Anything that does damage definitely helps. And I think
You really do not like the Razorback, do you? I told you before.
It does one thing. And if the spy is ignoring you, it's worthless, you know? The spy has... Oh, Bloodjunk, speaking of spies here. Bloodjunk killing the medic, even though it had nothing to do with spies. Bloodjunk going in here and sees Mr. Rev. Oh, he's going to jump out. He has overheal, so he can tank a headshot here if he so wanted to. He's going to go on the high ground. And,
Atomic dies there to a nice sticky trap from a Blob. So no Demoman, no medic for the attacking team.
Do they know he's there? Did he bump into them? No, I don't think so. Alright, so he's just hiding. He's invisible, and as soon as the distraction comes, he's going to go. As long as he doesn't get lit on fire by the Pyro. And the Pyro is really on alert, because they know he is there somewhere.
He's waiting, and at the same time, Latvia is trying to push and trying to put some damage.
It's gonna come down to, let's see what he does. He's gonna go back up on the rock here. Latvia can't afford to be this passive. I know they don't have Uber yet, but you attack and then you finish your Uber as your attack commences. Okay, this is a prime opportunity for the spy. If they only attack. Oh.
But this Selik misses the medic, almost got the kill on him, and now he misses all the stabs. He's about to die, and both Uber has been popped. Looks like the spy managed to stop the Demoman for the defense. That's good enough. Fire goes down as well to this heavy. It looks like out of this exchange, basically Germany is a little bit weaker, but nevertheless they're trying to go in, trying to do some damage. Sentry eventually goes down due to Bloodrung just basically M1ing it all the time without even scoping. And yeah, looks like Latvia is gonna take this.
Latvia
and
needs
cap the
to deathball this. They need to get all their players together and go as a big ball and hope that they don't get killed by the Demoman. This time is really not on their side, and they don't have a lot of room to fail. So yeah, try not to spread themselves too thin. I mean, they do get feeling, so that's gonna leave Nerlin here able to breathe freely for at least a little while. And now he has a full Uber as well, and a small window where they can move forward and get some ground. And they need to do this, and they need to go immediately. Except that they didn't, and now Homer J is going to have a defensive Uber ready to go. And he's going to be fairly hard to drop as well, because he's actually indoors, and he can't bomb when he's indoors as effectively.
Level true sentry on a C point. Nice headshot by Bloodrunk on the engineer, and there goes Improvise as well. Pop out of both teams, and looks like, yeah, Latvia is backing out. They do not have players to push it in, as Improvise died. They can't really stall them. And yeah, Germany is on top of it out of this Uber exchange, and Latvia is basically stalling on the B point. They should really start
Mr.
doing
Rev is
something.
with them, though. I mean, if Mr. Rev would have gone in and thrown the Girardi, they could have definitely done this if they just were more aggressive and willing to attack when not having any advantage. That is something you can do when teams are equal. You can definitely attack at your leisure, try and get that advantage or fail, but you're the attackers. You have less respawn time, so you can afford to do so. And, oh, not a backstab. They lose their soldier, and they've lost their spy, so they're down 2 players. Soldier just respawning for the attackers, and time is ticking away. What are they going to do? Ubers are even once again. Oh, here comes Selleck, though. He spots them. He's a bit far away, though.
Yeah, he's not gonna get them, but yeah, it looks like Rev is already trying to move on the sniper, misses the headshot, just gets a body, still trying to get him. Nice headshot by Rev on Bloodrun here is gonna buy his team a little bit of time, trying to get the engineer as well. Didn't quite manage because he was on 5 HP and the center being wrangled as well is not a good idea. Merlin is getting attacked by the soldier, only 11 HP, gets out, but Feeling gets a Demo Man Atomic out of this exchange, which is good enough, I suppose. And Uber is still ticking for Merlin as he decides to leave his heavy to die.
What are you doing? You need to zap the center and then the soldier will shoot it. Teamwork, come on, show it. Show the teamwork. All right, there you go. Now you go and you... Oh, you're too passive! What are you doing? Oh, and they lost the soldier as well. Oh, jeez, perfect, great. Oh, I really feel
minute
for,
and a half to
yeah.
go. Yeah, they need to go all in or go out, basically.
I think it's going to go Germany's way, man. I'm going to be honest. They look like they have this.
Yeah, Germany knows that if they hold the E point right now, they can't possibly push C, D, E, and Latvia will just go and rely on the E push, and that's why they're moving most of their players onto the E point here. Only engineer
Demo
on
is
C.
not wearing the pain train. Soldier's not wearing the pain train. Let's see, check the pyro. Oh yeah, he was dead. Let's see, yeah, I'll check.
There goes the pop out of both teams as well.
What's the
pushing away?
What's the time with the scout so that you can ×2 cap the middle point here?
I think you need like 45 seconds with
45 seconds.
times
All right, there you go. So the Demo needs to get on the point, but he's not. It's only the soldier, no pain train. He actually leaves the point. And here comes the scout. All right, 45 seconds. You sure? Okay,
like
the scout can't die, and he can't leave. Oh, and he's dead.
Now they need to stack the points.
Yeah, they need to stack. What is the Demo doing? Atomic, you need to get on the point, and they lose their heavy to a backstab, and the spies all around, and 30 seconds. Oh, this is looking pretty grim. There's a lot of players dead for Germany, but I don't think Latvia has the will or the mind power to get this point. Scouts on it, ×2.
They can't possibly
yeah,
have
look
it
at
now.
those
It's
red.
only
Yeah,
15
Pyro
seconds
comes on
left.
super late on the point. Not gonna happen. This is definitely Germany's game. Definitely coming out on top of that, being the best aggressors and best defenders too in this particular match. So there you go, map 2 going to Germany. Well deserved, I have to say.
You know what people say.
Germany keeping the honor of at least winning one game. I don't know.
Yeah, which results in a tie. 3 points for each team. Yeah, it's not bad. I think Germany managed to kind of redeem themselves in the steel matchup.
I also have a feeling that Latvia hasn't played this map all that much.
Yeah, they had Badwater a lot more rehearsed.
Yeah, like
than
Badwater
Germany.
is a map that everybody plays, but steel is like a lot less, and you need a lot more, you know, game sense and coordination. But yeah, well played for both teams. They're equally as good, I guess. 1 point for each. So there you go. Any last words before we finish off?
Just wanted to say that, you know, if you want to watch more of the Nations Cup matches, just be sure to tune in to the Steam group of Black Hat Gaming and, of course, ETF2L forums, and we'll try to post as often as possible and, you know, notify you about all the casts we do.
Yeah, there we go. Gonna be casting a lot more of these, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching so much.